up, everybody? Cody with KO Cards, your favorite street rat, coming at you with a Lorcana deck profile. I did play in one small tournament, and I'm still learning the game, but I do have like 20 years of card playing experience under my belt, and this was a deck based on my favorite character that I felt comfortable with playing. So, for those new to card games, there's a lot of different ways people can show you how to play your deck or how they play their deck. For Lorcana, I start with cards that are uninkable. So Lilo is uninkable. She doesn't have the little circle around here, but it's a 1-drop, so it's very good. And then this is essentially the same as Lilo. It's just in purple, Maleficent. So they're 1/1s, and they cost 1 to play, and they quest for 2. So super strong. Good turn 1 cards. Another card you always want to see early game is Lantern. Lantern is an item card that you can exert to make the next character you play 1 less, which is super relevant in a lot of different situations. Following that, we play a 3-drop as Rafiki. This card is techable. You don't absolutely need it, but the rush is really good. He's a 3/3 that you play for 3, and he quests for 1. But a lot of times I like this because your opponent won't think that you'll be able to challenge one of their characters and banish it, so they'll make their play according to that. But then Rafiki comes in and it kind of messes up their day. And then the last uninkable card we play is One of the Good Doctor, the 7-drop. This is just a rare. It quests for 3, and it's a 4/5, but you can shift onto him, or shift him onto a lower doctor. So, I mean, it's pretty good. I don't like it a whole lot, but it's good late game. And it quests for 3, and it has a really neat effect that when one of your characters is banished in a challenge, instead of sending it to the banish area, you get to add it back to your hand. But that's all for the uninkable cards. I believe it's like 13. Yep. So we're at 13. I try to keep it between 10 and 15, but you can, mess around with that depending on what color you're playing and how you feel about it. But just my ideas at the start of this new adventure we're going on as Lumineers. So next we play 4 Stitch. We play 3 1-drops in the deck that are yellow. All of them are 4-ofs. Play 4 Hey Hey and 4 Timon. All these cards are busted. They're super cheap, so you can play multiple of these guys in a turn. They all quest for 1. Stitch is a 2/2. This is a 1/2 that gives support. So when you attack with Hey Hey, you can give 1 additional power to one of the other guys if this card quests. And then Timon is a 1/2 that quests for 1, and when it comes into play, you get to remove 1 damage counter. So it's a little bit of healing comes in. I like it. As the card pool grows, we'll see what this deck looks like maybe in the second chapter. Moving on to the 2-cost cards, we play Simba. This is the best 2-drop card in yellow right now. Bodyguard, you can play it and exert it right away, and then if your opponent tries to challenge somebody, they have to challenge him. He quests for 1, and he's a 2/3 for 2. So turn 1 Lilo, turn 2 Simba, you're going to be having a good time. Next, my daughter's favorite card. This is Minnie Mouse. She is a 2/3. She quests for 1, and she costs 2. So that 3 defense makes her a little bit more versatile. She sticks around a little bit longer, so she can get an extra quest in or get an extra attack in. Next, arguably the best card in the game. Have to say, if you guys are fans of the Super Lorcana world, check out that channel. Super strong. Mario's a good guy. He thinks this is the best card in the first chapter. I have to say, if it's not, it's one of them. Super good strong card. Quest for 2, it's a 1/5, and when you play it, you can remove up to 3 damage counters from one of your guys, and then draw 1 card for each card you healed. So it's a body, it's healing, and it's draw. So 3 effects kind of make this legendary mark here worth it. Just a little FYI, I would try to pick these up sooner than later. Don't buy pre-sales, but don't wait too long because this card's going to go up. And then we got 4 Stitch the Rockstar. Love this card. I wish I had actual cards. These are like test cards, if you will. This card quests for 3 as a power of 5 or a strength 3 and a willpower of 5. You can shift into this for 4 on top of another Stitch. So the new dog, the 1-drop that we showed you earlier, can get into this card essentially on turn 3. And then whenever you play another character with a cost of 2 or less, you can exert that character to draw a card. The amount of cards that you draw, and I know drawing a card doesn't help you win, but in reality it kind of does. The amount of cards you can draw in this build with this card will just turn your opponent and make them think that the opponent should not have played. I'm just playing. Lorcana is a super fun game, and looking forward to using Stitch in some competitive and casual fun matches. Finally, for the yellow characters, we play 2 Stitch Carefree Surfer. Card's pretty good. It's a 4/8. 8 is huge. And quest for 2, so you can usually get about 4-6 lore for you, guaranteed. And the cool thing is your body puts out a lot of guys on the board, and then you can come in with him and draw an extra 2 cards, so it's more card draw, and he's a good body. So definitely like this card. That is it for the yellow characters. We're going to move on to the yellow songs. Very simple. We just play 3. Be Our Guest lets you look at the top 4, and then you grab a character and put it into your hand. This card's really good, but it does put Lantern to the bottom, which makes me sad. So I only played it at 3. If you want, you could probably play more. That's it. That's the only yellow song we play. For the Amethyst, purple, we play 4 of Archimedes. Sword and the Stone is a great classic. I love this little owl. We play 4 of the 3-drop Maleficent. It's a 2/2 that quests for 1, but when you play this card, you get to draw a card. So you have to draw cards to be able to play cards, and then you want to play a bunch of cheap cards. Is the concept of what this deck does. Next up, we play 4 of the 3-drop Facilier. So it's a 3-drop. It's a 4/2, so he sticks around, and then he has the effect. Whenever you sing a song, you can look at the top 2 cards of your deck and then put 1 to the top and put 1 to the bottom. So it's a little bit more knowledge, a little bit of filtering, a little bit of hand correcting, and I think this is the best target to shift into the 7-drop facility. And then the last card that we play in the deck is 4 copies of Friends from the Other Side. Both of these cards are great for singing it. Just draw 2 cards. Super strong effect. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you want to keep learning about Lorcana with us here at KO Cards, like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Probably try to do a couple giveaways. And to the Digimon community, I love you guys. I'll still follow the game. I just got to go down a different path. I look forward to playing a lot of Lorcana and seeing what the game has to offer. So, again, be easy, guys. Your favorite street rat. Peace.